Hello!
Lunch Nugget. We are Chromatic Chimera. This is WovenRealm. Hold on, this is deciding to be weird. Sorry about that. All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Oh, I did update the fundraiser stuff in the chat for the thing, so I don't have the pitch ready. I got the thing ready, so.
Yes, let me open that up. So we are doing some fundraising for the Coalition for Responsible Home Education. They are a nonprofit organization that advocates for children's rights and regulations within homeschooling to make it a safer and more beneficial experience for the children that are being homeschooled, and making sure that they get an equivalent education to their peers. So all of our bits and subs for this session, and I think going through the end of WovenRealm, will be for the CRHE. So give us your bits, give us muns, or just go directly to their website and donate to them. And they're great people doing really important work. So we support.
Thanks. All right. So this is like, kind of like the final big like battle episode for WovenRealm. So I don't think I have to introduce the cast. If you're still here, you know what's going on. So last we left the party, the Emerald Caravan journeyed to the clock tower, the clockwork necropolis of Kazav, where they were met with an empty realm cleared out of the previous souls and shades that inhabited the place. With the cycle of life then death rewritten, Kazav lay barren with only Gul's lonely home, the clock tower of Nirvana, standing in the endless cemetery. Within, the party was met with the solitary remaining resident of Kazav, Gul himself. And instead of challenging the party to a duel, the god of death revealed to be tired and to have seen what the changing divine order has brought. A chance for rest. And with that, Gul did not wish to depart from the land in irresponsible hands, and asked the Emerald Caravan to weigh the question, such a deity as they had to constantly, since their very birth. What is the value of immortal life, quote-unquote? The Emerald Caravan, each sharing different philosophies and experiences, convinced Gul not to just embrace oblivion, but instead, in order to truly understand and answer the question, the god of death needed to experience life themselves. The god departed from the clock tower Nirvana, embracing what many of their kind did before them, taking the path of life as immortal. And with no other powers to stand in their way, Gorweir's call to arms was made clear to Azara. The reckoning of heaven is upon us. So, the time has come. Everything the Emerald Caravan has done since their foundation in Trevenza all across Everencia and beyond. It is here. So, I will, we can do the whole potion shopping logistics thing, but real quick, in the night, as you're resting from your previous adventure, Soren, your book hums with a similar life and electricity, familiar sensation imploring you to open its pages.
I do so.
Alright, cool. So when you do, you are treated to be being gathered to a rather dour sight. A celestial realm covered in blood-stained clouds. Gazing around you shows fallen angels, devils, and gods, and in the center of it all is a beating heart. The heart of Agora in your hand begins to pound violently as you draw closer to this radiant heart. And as you approach a surge... Oh. There we go. I had a weird... Sorry, my headphones were... As you approach, a surge of energy reinvigorates the angels around you, who spread starry wings as they form into the two godly astral dragons of creation, time, space, and the stars, Agora and Azor Bale. The soul-forging hammer Ultimate Judgment rings out as the dragon's hearts are restored, but to the opposite, causing them to swirl together, merge, and form a ring. And with this burst of light, you find yourself back in the room that you opened the book in. A name written in silver flashes across the pages. Beware of Bahamut.
Okay, I'm gonna wake everybody up.
Alright, cool. It is the morning. Soren wakes everyone
okay.
up.
Soren's gonna meet everyone in the common room, and he's gonna have his 6-pack of fizzers that he took from that one place. And he's just gonna pop one for everybody and tell them about the events of the book.
Oh, fun.
Oleander's very happily drinking and like enjoying.
Cheers.
I don't even care about the vintage. This is just like, really nice to not hurt.
I thought we would cheers the end of our lives.
Mm.
Does anyone know who Bahamut is?
Do we? Can we roll
Yeah,
that?
can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
I'm a big old nerd, so.
My devout background for this?
Sure.
God.
Where's my roll 20?
39?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh shoot, where's my thing? 31. Sorry.
Alright. Yeah. I would say that all of you definitely would know. Hold on. All right. So a 31. So you have heard an old draconic legend, like stories about the draconic gods and whatnot. I've heard tell of a celestial dragon, kind of like, how there's Tiamat, and then there's the platinum dragon, Bahamut. But Bahamut is not, like, familiar to the typical draconic pantheon and seems to be more of, like, a personification of heaven itself. So there, perhaps a warning from Soren's book.
Okay, I will share the information about Bahamut that I know with my friends.
So, not a nice guy.
No.
Oleander, your role would reveal that oftentimes, you know how there's like weird cross-contamination with gods and stuff. Bahamut
Right.
is thought to be the draconic worshipper's interpretation of Kovar.
Oh, okay. So she'll just chime that little FYI in.
Just,
Oh, footnote.
being raised in that church and all that, you kind of know all the side lore.
So,
Right.
Oleander, how do you feel about, going and killing your god and stuff?
Well, I don't quite see Kovar as my god, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I know, it looks like I should, but
Well, I
it's never
mean,
done me
like,
any favors.
yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I'm more concerned about running into my mother, who is, meant to protect him. So that might be an awkward family reunion, but that's what we do best here, I guess. So
Yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, we'll probably definitely run into her.
yeah, but I have made my choice and the path that I'm willing to go for this, so I won't stop now.
So, you're okay with potentially joining the Killed Our Moms Club?
I don't think any of us are okay with that, but
Well,
as I said, I've been thinking for a long time about the world that I want to bring Kovith into, and having Kovar continuing to, I don't know, go through all these cycles of constant war and violence in their name, I think it is best if we can just cut it off at the stem.
all right.
I'm just kind of bummed we didn't get to kill my mom, but we'll circle back.
Well,
I
the
mean-
night is young.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
it
circle
would
back.
If you want to, I suppose. She did kind of seem really mean.
She is. One last ride in a few years, maybe. We'll let it cook for like,
Yeah, I don't like
We're
her.
all going through our midlife crises.
Yeah.
AC reunite.
To be fair, I didn't like her very much.
Just picture your mom as mine.
Whoa.
Well,
Let's not read into.
that we brought this all up.
Let's maybe not read into the fact that we all need to kill our mothers.
Zara's mom's nice.
Zara is a nice mom.
Yeah.
What's a little matricide between friends?
She's the moon now.
My mother is the moon now. My mother tried. She tried.
She seems nice.
She is nice.
We don't have to kill her. So,
don't
well, I mean,
have
the bar is on the floor.
I mean, we can.
I would prefer we didn't. I went kind of through a lot of effort to rescue her.
Yeah.
Deal.
We spent like.
And then I made her swoon.
It was like 10 episodes.
the bar is so low you could trip over it.
We spent quite a while.
Some unresolved issues there with my mother, but I don't want her dead, so.
That's an improvement.
All right, so we've gone from only needing to maybe kill one more additional mother, but we shall see.
We get
Well, we'll see.
She doesn't need to die today, but just eventually.
if we get to it, it's not.
We have time.
Yeah.
Sure, we could pencil it in.
Yeah.
Remind me in.
Hey, Mom, does killing you on the
Potions.
4th work?
Set a reminder to murder my mom.
Hey, Siri.
Again, this verse. What's a little matricide between friends?
All right. Anyway.
So, yes, the experience of WovenRealm has been one of finding and killing family.
Inner peace.
Inner peace, tranquility. So, how many potions are we trying to buy?
All of them.
However we can
All
find.
right. I'll give you 3 elixirs of life and 8 health potions.
Oh shit, nice.
Ooh, we're fucked. That's what that
Oh.
means. Alright. You know, like when you're you find a bunch of potions right before the boss fight room.
Yeah.
Soren
Sure,
will just
everything-
say whenever we're in the Iris, right?
Yeah.
When he's trying to buy these, he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little short on silver at the moment. Maybe
And
we
it's
just
you're buying from Mr. P, right? And he's like,
Yeah.
look, boss, look.
It's fine, right?"
I'm gonna let it slide for you.
All
Because, you know, you got me out. You busted me out when I was in a jam. So, you know, Mr. P owes the boss. And let's just say, Soren, from here on out, my man, just kind of takes her hand. You're getting at least 25% of my profits.
Wow. Okay, I don't have to get a job, Azara. This is wonderful news.
She looks vaguely concerned, but we
Just
are
some
getting
passive-
3 potions to fight God, so she's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
We'll circle back to the fiscal policy that's happening here.
you're off to kill God. Do you need the mushrooms to do that? Because I could get them for you.
No, that's okay. I don't suppose you have any potions of power, though.
I might have a few. Like
If you
2.
have any, that would be... 2? We'll take 2. That would be fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 health potions each. Who wants a potion of power? I would like to have a potion of power because I have healing spells, which could be good. I
What-
also
Yeah.
What does the potion of power do again?
reset
It's a daily.
the-
Just one daily.
Oh, nah, that's fine. I don't
And I
know.
have-
I don't
Um,
need one.
I'll take one then, because it's pretty handy.
Hold on, let me check my old.
You know, Olander's got stuff like haste and whatever, you know, things like that prepped, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
You
me
two
check
can-
my old
yeah.
notes and see what other potions I could whip
Alright.
up for y'all, so you can feel like you're walking into a final fight here.
So 2 healing potions each, right?
Yes.
from
And then
what we just got.
We got 3 elixirs of life, so who wants those?
I'll take one of those. Is that a full heal?
Yeah, that's like a full resto. Yeah.
I don't think I need that, so you guys can have those.
I have 3 health potions in my pocket, so I should be okay.
Okay. I guess I'll take one of the elixirs of life, and even if Oli doesn't go down now, she can help deliver it for once.
Also, you will
Yeah.
get a potion of clear thoughts and a potion of iron skin. Iron
Oh.
skin
Ooh.
raises AC PD by +2. Clear thoughts raises MD by +5.
Does our tank want to have the potion of iron skin, perhaps?
Sure.
That's a good idea. All right. I think we.
Would feel better if Constance also had the other elixir of life.
Okay.
Works for me.
So that would.
I can
Soren,
always run it to
Oleander-
somebody.
So Soren, Oleander, and Constance will all have an elixir of life.
Yes. And I've got 1 potion of power. And was there something else we still had to dole out?
I think Oleander should have the potion of clear thought.
Yep, that's fine.
What's that one do again?
5 to MD.
Sweet.
What was the potion of iron skin plus what?
2 to physical and AC.
That's what I thought.
believe.
It's like per battle for effect, right?
Yeah.
Just figured. Sweet. All right. So Oli's got power, elixir of life, 2 healing potions, a clear thought, and I've still got an old venom potion if anyone wants to spit poison for the day.
Oh, I do.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
that's all yours, Soren.
Thank you.
That's
Just
a
for like
nasty
intimidation, you know? Like
Just, you know, a little presence.
Yeah, thank you. Oleander, this means so much to me. Wow.
I still have 2 Molotov cocktails.
I have 10. I loaded up.
Hell.
Oh, did you want to get more harpoons or anything?
No, I literally
Constance?
smite
Okay.
smite deals more than harpoons at this point.
I just wasn't sure if you wanted the backup or something.
Hey, boss! Before you head out, I got a couple more things for you.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
He hands you just a whole like a 6-pack, and he's like,
Oh.
these so they look like beer, but they actually are potions of cure condition.
Sweet. Can I also have a 6-pack?
And then also, and he kind of just gives you a bag of a bunch of darts. These are singing darts, and they give you 1 use of a maxed out magic missile each.
Whoa.
So,
Ooh.
have fun.
Does anyone want some singing darts?
Well, I have actual magic missiles, so someone else should probably take them.
I'm not the most dexterous.
You want some range spells, though, Constance?
We have 6 of them, so we can divide them up.
Just in case.
Perhaps Zara and Versi?
I'll take some.
I like trying to keep our healer as far away from things as we can.
I also like doing that.
Well, good luck.
You know, now I'm alive and everything, I'd like to do that for as long as I can.
Okay.
Oleander dies today? Oh,
No,
that
that would
would
suck.
be so sad.
Yo, she'll just roll up in Ghoul's old, like, setup, like,
True.
fuck this then, I live here now.
Screw you guys. This is
Wait.
my clock time.
Wait, so that's 3 magic missiles apiece for me and Versi, and then 1 potion of cure condition for everybody, and then someone's gonna get 2.
I'll take 2. I feel like my turns can be used for that.
That's a good idea. Someone's got useful shit, like...
Yeah, but
Being a
his
crime boss
level 9
carries.
was not excellent, so. Mr. P, you got any, like, kill god scrolls in there or anything?
It shuffles around in his pack. You know, just kind of hands you just like this big ass elephant gun.
Holy.
He's like, now this baby, she really knows how to sing. You just point that some bitch at whatever you want dead, and I
Holy.
guarantee you, it'll
All
kill
right.
it.
Okay,
Well,
Sword's gonna try to strap this to his back.
Yo,
That
wait.
is just Mr. P. That
What?
item is Mr. P's elephant gun.
I'm picturing it
I
like
mean,
a bazooka, even though I know
basically.
it's not what it is, but
Like, hey, Soren, do you just want the harpoon gun? It does
Yeah,
like
load me up,
86
load me up.
damage.
Just load me up. I want 4 guns at all times.
Soren, I'm just picturing Soren as like Sergeant Angel at the end of Hot Fuzz, just like
yes.
while you were like as Soren's walking out to go to wherever they're gonna portal to heaven, like one of the desk workers for the watch is like, "Hey boss, someone was hailing for you." Soren just turns around and is like, "I'll tell him you called back."
So the harpoon gun, if you're curious, does 40d6 damage.
40?
40d6.
adjusted for inflation.
What level do those magic missiles hit at?
Max.
Whatever max level is, because that's what you are.
Sick.
40.
I can check. I think I should have my like.
10d6, by the way.
Huh. How many harpoons we got, Constance?
10.
10?
10.
No way we die.
We're invincible.
I'll take it.
If you would like me to roll your 40d6 for you, let me know. I have it in my thing already.
Me worried that the boss battle might end up at TPK. The party.
Wait, we could all have a gun.
Thank God.
We could all have a gun.
Dear Gorweir, have you considered ditching the sword for a gun?
This is sick.
Mortals invented this thing called ballistics.
All right, Mr.
Priest
P.
is like feeling vindicated when they hear about how guns won the war in heaven.
Mr. P, you will be remembered in the New World Order.
Hey boss, I thought the first rule of crime was no squealing. I don't want to be remembered.
You got it. Your name will be wiped from history.
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought the first rule of crime was to have fun.
It is constant.
Oh.
So whenever you are ready, you can use that magic spell page you found in Season 3 and use Zara's helmet to lead you to heaven whenever you're ready for that.
Oh, I forgot about my helmet.
The
I don't
helmet's
think I
already-
added my helmet boost to my.
Yeah, add that.
Real quick.
You're all
38.
more OP than you realize.
Thank
We're
you for
very
reminding me.
broken.
Yeah, like, honestly, I was, like, sitting there and I'm like, oh, God, they're gonna just steamroll God. God's not gonna even be a channel. Like, they should establish the New World Order. Jesus. Just Kovar's, like, they're just like, no,
My
Kovar.
mental defense is 26, actually.
Ooh,
Wow.
powerful
Nice.
brain.
Well, do we
else
need
would
to go
scare
find?
herself?
Do we need to go find dear aunt?
I actually think that. Do we need a plane shift spell, or can I just take us there with this sheet?
I think we could
Uh,
just go.
Izara,
Right.
considering the specific special circumstances that the Crusade of Heaven is led by none other than your grandfather, you can use your Fey heritage at level 10 to basically
Oh,
get you.
clutch.
You're a 10th level cleric.
Sweet.
I don't know. It sounds like a 10th level cleric should just be able, like, I'm in
Yeah, I
heaven.
vacation in heaven.
I'm in heaven
Commune
now.
commune with God.
So she's like, no, I think I got it.
Well, that saves me its teleport slot then.
The book rumbles violently as Azara gazes upon it after having turned to the Mark of Fate's page. The Helm of Serenity glows a brilliant greenish-blue hue as Azara finds the celestial realm, which is usually a tranquil place, but now is in great strife and turmoil. The Sword of Rainstorms carves a path through the stormy sky, and I'm so sorry to say this, but a stairway to heaven extends from the blade-parted clouds.
End the stream.
Nope, Alex, no stairway rule. You broke it. The gilded cages of heaven open as you ascend into this celestial realm. Mount Celestia is a place with alabaster clouds and usually tranquil seas of holy water. It is a site right now of an epic godly battle. Fey angels clash with each other upon the fields of heaven as you are greeted by the god of storms Gorweir in his green armor, met with his godly retinue. You have made it. The time has come. I thank you for all of your help, and perhaps in the wake of all of this violence, a new peaceful era can be found, something more quiet, especially being led through by your example. You have found redemption where others would have considered it lost. You have shown that the old divine order should be no more. And perhaps at one point, it was right and incorruptible. But regardless, a new era awaits, and my father can no longer stave it off. Kovar must face their reckoning. I have gathered our allies, my wife Gwynlia, Verte who sees hope in all darkness, Lord who sees good fortune and freedom, and the resolute maiden, Celeste, along with vengeful Azrael. We face against those who wish to uphold that divine order, those who ally themselves with Kovar, Funzang, for he will lose the knowledge that he so clearly covets, that the new era would bring. The Warden of the Damned, Torm, who wishes to uphold their power, and my sister Havana. Kirbeth, heaven and the plains will be liberated, freed, and changed by our crusade in this battle today. I may not live to see the third dawn, but I know we will leave all of the realms, the cosmos, a better place. Are there any questions before we move forward?
Any godly weaknesses we should know about?
I imagine you have gathered great power. Do what you will. We will carve the path to the Empyrean. Do not become bogged down in a pitched battle with any of the other deities. When we reach the seat of heaven, prepare yourselves, for Kovar will fight to the very end to hold their seat.
I have a quick mechanics question for Alex.
Sure.
Is what's ahead of us all going to count as the same battle, or are we going to have multiple battles?
It's all going to be one battle, and it'll be made clear once you get there.
Cool. Sounds good. In that case, could I just go ahead and cast Circle of Protection?
Sure, it's the final boss battle.
I'd love to do that.
Put all that shit up there.
My new 9th level. This one is, well, actually, you know what? I want to take a second to study our enemy's tactics before I decide which defense I would boost, so I'm going to hang on to that.
All right.
I'll activate my Halo, though.
I can do the other Circle of Protection, so if we just want to do both, we can do both.
Well, we can do... Yeah, you want to do AC and I'll do MD?
Sure.
Ooh.
What do they boost?
Go ahead.
So for the rest of this battle, while the caster is conscious, you and each ally near you gains a +1 bonus to that defense. Each enemy that misses you or one of your nearby allies with an attack against the defense you choose is hampered until the end of its next turn. And at 9th level, all attacks against the chosen defense cannot score critical hits.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
So everybody has a +1 to AC from Soren and a +1 to MD from me.
Sweet.
Ooh. Have fun hitting my 31 AC.
So yeah, we have a whole bunch of boosted stats. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and hit Soren, Oleander, and myself with Bless at 9th level. So that's +2 to all attack bonuses and 3d10 temporary hit points.
Sweet, thanks. Do you roll for the hit points, or do we?
You can do it. It's going to take me a second to get around to it.
Yeah, no problem.
Oleander. Holy shit, hold on, I gotta check that. What are your, like, defensive stuff that...
Hold on, I'm just entering that. My defensive stats?
Yeah.
Well, after that boost from the Circle Protection, my AC is 21, PD is 20, and ND is 28.
Alright, well, hold on. Versi just changed one of his fucking feats because I just saw that one went, ooh! Vercingetorix is gonna give every, up to, let's see, you can add up to 3 targets for each one you roll. Okay, so, let's see. Izara, Oleander, and Soren, you're all gonna get +3 to your defenses. With Shimmering.
All of them?
Yes.
Clutch.
I want to pop back in and say it's 6d10, not 3d10.
No.
All right, so we'll see.
So
if
I'll do
anything
3 more.
So it's just like, you know, those moments like, oh god, I'm just thinking back when I play like BG2 and it's like, you know, you're gonna walk into the final boss fight, you're just spamming like every buff spell because back in 2E there was no concentration.
We're doing our Super Saiyan like power-ups before we go fight God.
Right?
Like Emmy showing up, like you're getting like your super, like Constance is getting like the super hyper armor mode.
And I'll just cast Bless on myself right now, I guess.
Fuck it,
Might
let's
as
go.
well.
I'm like, I guess if we're all just sort of like chugging our stuff, maybe I'll just take that clear thought potion, so I've got
Just
it.
max the
I don't have
fuck out.
Because then I don't need to waste a full action or whatever to do it later. Like,
Yeah.
Just max out now. Save yourselves the trouble. We'll see if these enemies even touch you.
yeah, I believe that.
Frankly, like to imagine that we're just like doing yoga stretches, loosening a hamstring.
Look, the Emerald Caravan is armed and armored with multiple godly relics. They've absorbed multiple godly essences at this point.
Yeah.
Like, they have achieved 10th level. They are the pinnacle. This is like if this was 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, they would essentially be 20th level characters.
You might not like it, but this is what peak physical condition looks like.
Damn it.
Man, so right now, Oleander's ND is 36.
No one's getting into that brain. Oleander's just like zen. Oleander's just like reached like
I have
levels of,
ascended.
like you can't touch me with spells. Oleander has reached enlightenment.
Damn. It's amazing what a good nap will do for you. Okay.
All right, whenever you are ready, we can charge.
This is gonna get wild.
So, as you charge forth, the blood of angels, fae, and fiends spill across the heavens as you and your gods, history will remember as the adversaries, move forward. Any lesser celestial being that dares to stand before you is easily dispatched by either one of you or your godly retinue. As you charge the mountain to ascend the Empyrean throne, your godly cohorts become bogged down in the thick of battle against other deific combatants. Celeste and Funzang become locked in a battle of arcane archery and magic, slinging arrows and magic missile back and forth. Gwynlia becomes locked into a pitched battle with Torm, and Azrael takes on Havana so Gorweir can guide the party toward the peak of the Heavenly Mount. And as you reach the foot of the Empyrean, you beat back a group of the Knights of the Plain Militant and reach legendary Pearly Gates. A solitary Saint Oriana, the Sovereign in Alabaster, Kovar's Chosen, stands between you and the Empyrean. Kovar's seat.
Hello, Mama.
Hello, Oleander. It is good to see you again.
I wish it was better circumstances, but it still is good to see you.
You know I do not want to do this.
I mean, I don't imagine you could just, like, let us through. It was
Oleander,
worth a shot.
as much as I would like to let you through, I am a part of Kovar. I have joined with the Holy Chorus myself. I am a part of Kovar. And that is why we must fight.
I understand. You have your duty and your oaths, as I do mine now.
My time as the guardian of the Gothic people is over. I have done all I can and have only left misery in their wake. It is up to you now, Oleander. You have done me proud. And this is where we say farewell. And as she says that, she begins drawing the divine Zweihander's son. And giant, like, angelic wings flutter back. We're gonna get that map going. I gotta get my... So, as you ascend the Heavenly Mount, reach the Empyrean Throne, at the gates you become surrounded by a heavenly chorus of angels. Because Kovar is not simply a singular solitary being. They are not simply the angels around you. Kovar is the Empyrean. It is the highest and most radiant point in all of heaven. It is those souls that have achieved such radiance and virtue that they have merged with the very essence of heaven itself. And you are left here at this little cliffside in Mount Celestia at the gates. Oleander, as Saint Oriana flies back, whoever you recognized, whatever identity as your mother in that physical form is now gone, as it seems Kovar begins to take control of the various angels before you. It is here. We will roll initiative one last time.
Ooh.
Aww.
For the final battle.
$17.
Okay.
Starting off
37?
rolling real hot.
28 for Sar.
It's just dex and level, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, unless you have any other things. 28 for Soren, 37 for Azara.
Mhm.
What did Oleander score?
Oh, wrong thing. Hold on.
No, you good.
I don't think that math makes sense.
Kind of annoyed that I used my natural 20 on my initiative, but I'll take it. It's fine.
Fuck it, let's go. It's okay. Vercingetorix also got a 17 Constance. You and your husband, you and your hubby,
23.
Ooh.
you and hubby can go together.
Yay. How cute.
Don't look at him right now. We'll get to that in a second.
Don't look at me.
Don't.
Well, if you do look at Vercingetorix, you will notice that as your fiendish companion grows closer to the divine radiance of heaven, his skin has begun to disintegrate away.
Gross.
Ew, gross.
Gross.
Concerning.
New ick unlocked.
So whatever he is undergoing is probably very painful at this moment. Oh, one of the enemies got a nat 20.
Boo.
The Radiance Angels, the Radiance Divas. So that's they are also they're gonna get. I'm gonna say it's a 36. So tie goes to the player. Baseball rules, right?
Yeah.
Next are the Planetars. All right, the Planetars got a 21. Now we need the Kirans. Ooh, the Kirans are...
So many windows.
The Kirans got a 14. That is a thick turn order.
A thick turn
I don't like
order.
that.
So
You gotta
also
switch which map we're on.
Do I? I thought I did.
No,
Oh.
I only see the right one.
we're in the right place.
Oh, sorry. OBS just wasn't updating for some reason.
Oh, and also to note, Gorweir has kind of gone off to fight the other parts of Kovar. As we've stated, Kovar is an experience. So, did I pull an old school video game move and recolor my sprites? You bet your ass I did.
Hell yeah.
Saint Oriana. With a 29. Alright, so our turn order, as we go into the final battle, is going to be Azara, followed by the Radiant Divas, then Saint Oriana, then Soren, then Oleander, then the Planetars, then Constervants, Vercingetorix, and then the Kieran. Azara,
Yeah.
you begin the final battle.
Are the Devas the white things?
Okay, real quick, the Planetars are the green guys.
Okay.
The Devas are the floating magey looking angels.
Ah, okay.
The Kirans are the white griffiny things.
Okay.
And then the Solar is Saint Oriana.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, the
Dark
new
Davis
Roll20, new fancy Roll20 layout is throwing me off a little bit.
It threw me off for a second there, too. I get you.
I am going to use my Invocation of Healing, just so I
Okay.
have that up and going. And then I am going to fly up, so I have the high ground a little bit. And then I'll just, this nearest green one, I will attempt to hit with my Javelin of Faith, and I'm going for fire damage, not holy damage.
Noted.
Bad. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hold on, there's so many dice. I'm just gonna roll it on the roll.
So
20.
many.
I think this is right. No. God, there's so many numbers.
Yes. Just tons of numbers.
Who let math in here?
Look, if y'all started just averaging out your
Fine.
damages, I would completely understand. Like,
57 points of fire damage.
all right.
Nice.
So, Izara, you just you take the Lance of Stars and you thrust it forward, and like a draconic roar followed by this like asteroid-like star goes and embeds itself through striking through the planetar, and you kind of hear Kovar itself. The chorus grows dissonant for but a moment. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. So the one of the Radiance Divas is going to cast Fireball at the group.
Cool.
Cool.
That is a oh shit! I gotta add numbers. That's gonna be a 13 versus PD.
No.
Yes.
And we'll still do halvesies. Versy's gonna take none because he's got all that fire resistance bullshit going on. Alright, now I gotta do more math.
Ugh, math.
The worst.
Everyone's gonna take 23 damage, 23 fire damage from the fireball that one of the Devas cast. Another one's gonna cast fireball at the group. You know what? Actually, 3 of them are gonna cast fireball at the group. Fuck it,
Cool.
let's roll. That
Love it. Let's go.
that one, we'll say that one blows up in their face.
Can I use my disarming flood? If a nearby enemy that is near you misses an attack by rolling in that one, you may use your action to disarm them if they are armed. Otherwise, the enemy is left dazed until their next turn.
Sure. Yeah,
Cool.
we'll daze that one.
I've had that for so long and never used it.
Well, today you did. There we go. All right. That's a 17 versus PD on one of those fireballs.
No.
So half damage for Connie. $16 fire damage to everyone.
16's half?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already halved I'm gonna half this last one too because it was less than a 17.
Okay.
Let me know if anyone needs the fullsies, but I don't think I've hit anyone's PDs yet.
No.
Nope.
$13 is halved of 26.
Okay.
And then Oleander, one is going to cast is going to attempt to compel you to duel it. 25 versus MD.
That is not a hit.
And then Constance, one of them is going to compel you to lock you into a duel. 25 versus MD.
Yes.
You are locked. You are locked in with this one over here. We're gonna give it a little thing there. That so on your next turn, if you don't attack this one, your attack receives a penalty.
Okay. Does that count as being hit by an attack?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh. Boo.
Why?
Oh, because then I lose my halo.
Oh no, that effect didn't. The spell didn't. I thought you were asking. I thought you were asking if you go and attack it. I was like, yeah. Sorry. That's why I was like, what?
No,
You
sorry,
good.
sorry.
No, you keep your halo.
Cool.
That was a spell effect. That was a spell that it cast at you.
Yeah.
All right, Saint Oriana's turn. Oh Jesus, she's got a lot of shit she can do. She's gonna fly over to the Planetar that got fucking walloped. And she's going to heal them for 40 hit points.
I worked hard for that damage.
It seems even maybe some part of Oriana persists. And that will be her turn. Soren, it's your turn, buddy.
I'm gonna shoot Saint Oriana.
All right.
Nice. With which gun? You've
gonna
got
go-
10.
Cursed Hell Gun.
Okay.
Oh, natural one.
No.
Pretty good
Five.
start. Pretty good start to the combat. I haven't learned a thing. Fuck. All right, I guess that's my turn. I don't want to waste my spells yet.
No.
All right, Oleander, it is your turn.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave the godly goons to everyone, and I'm gonna focus on my mumsy.
Ooh.
Yeah, Oleander's kind of like, I'm not gonna leave this to someone else to do. She's just gonna sort of look up and just go, I'm sorry, but I know you understand too, and I'm gonna try to cast denial. Let me roll.
What does denial do?
Well, first it'll deal damage, but it'll also hamper if it hits.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it'll hamper no matter what because I took a feat for it. Lol.
Hey.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 31 versus ND.
Hey, just real quick, don't forget that anyone who makes an attack against either AC or mental defense on anyone in the party is hampered if they miss.
Good to know.
Ooh.
All right. So all those fireballers, I guess, are hampered now. What did you roll to hit MD versus MD?
31.
That will hit.
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be 3d6 times 10 psychic damage.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be 80 psychic damage, and she is hampered until the end of my next turn.
All right. So as you strike her, what is it? So you kind of call upon this well of magic. You can finally reach into the weave again, and the flux of magic that pulses across the realm, and you send this like just this chromatic colored streak of prismatic lightning towards your mother figure, and she's engulfed in this and kind of brings her to the ground for a moment, and like as her wings kind of flutter to keep her afloat. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I think that's all I can do for now. But I do imagine that, like, ever since eating Aor, Oleander's wizardry, like, just kind of looks and feels a little bit different. So I think Oriana would totally be able to be like, oh, this is god wizardry magic. Like, it
Right.
feels different.
Absolutely. All right. Planetar's moving in. All right, Oleander, you're going to get attacked here. They make 2 melee attacks. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
I'm rolling like shit. A pair of 14s to hit.
That'll miss anything you're trying to hit on me.
So, hey, Lucy, how long is that hampered for?
It is until, let me check, the end of their next turn.
Cool. All right. Azara, one of them's going to attack you. All right, Azara. Okay, we might actually have a hit here, folks. Let's find out.
Oh, no.
32 versus AC.
Just barely, yeah.
43 damage.
My AC is currently 31.
So 21 is normal, like sword damage, and then 22 of that's radiant damage for resistance purposes.
I actually don't think I'm resistant to any kinds of damage.
That's good to know. And then the next attack is dirty 20. That's not going to hit, so that one's also hampered now. Hold on 1 second. All right, where did my notes go? Gosh darn it! Hate it when I do that to myself. All right, Soren, you're gonna a pair of planetars are gonna engage with you. Of course, now I start rolling well when I start attacking Soren. Sorry, Chris. Dirty 30.
Hits.
And then
Actually, does not hit.
Wait, no.
The 29 and the 30 both miss. Yeah.
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
I'm buffed.
Another 29 and something super fucking low. So, like 18. So, like, your angelic opponents are all just like these planetar angelic warriors are just throwing themselves at you with divine righteous fury. And they're almost helpless against the now god-powered Emerald Caravan. One's going to attack, a pair's going to attack, one's going to attack Versi, one Connie. I'm going to do Versi's first. Not even close, baby. Versi's just like kind of like ching ching, just blocking the holy sword, and then Constance 22 and a 20. Oh, wait, 20. Wait, no, that's a 23 and a 21. I take it won't hit.
No.
So just their swords are flailing and they are not hitting. Constervance, it is your turn.
All right, we're going to attack the one that's engaged with me.
Okay.
Just a regular old attack. 29 to hit.
Yep.
Dope. 54 damage.
Okay. Any of that radiant?
No.
All right, I
no.
just needed to know. Okay, thank you. All right, next.
Next.
Anything else?
No.
So, Constance, after this planetar misses you, you kind of just like boot it in the chest and then just kind of whack it with the scythe. Vercingetorix's turn. All right, hold on. I gotta open up his character sheet real quick. All right, cool. Vercingetorix is going to hit himself with a Prismatic Blade. Until the end of the battle, I get to roll a 1d8 with whenever he hits with a basic melee attack, and it adds additional effects from a table. It's going to get stupid.
That's cool.
All right, so I got to get a little thing to mark that.
Question: Are all
Yeah.
of these dudes except Saint Oriana? Are they all mooks?
They're all no mooks in this fight.
No mooks. Okay.
All right, the Kirans are up. The Kirans cast an angelic blessing. One of them is actually going to remove the hamperedness from Saint Oriana with a healing spell. Another one's going to place a blessing upon all of its allies, allowing your enemies to utilize the escalation die. Another one is going to undaze one of your opponents, and another one's going to heal one of the planetars. Oh, how the turntables. For 20 points of damage. We're back at the top. The escalation die ticks up. And, heaven quakes with rage. All of your enemies, for the next turn, gain a bonus +5 to hit you. Izara, it is your turn.
Okay. Which is the one that just healed somebody?
This Kieran here. Well,
Yeah.
two of the Kierans, the white Griffin-y dude, the Pegasus-y things.
Okay, I'd like to hit one with my Javelin of Faith, please.
All right, go for that.
25 versus physical defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be 61 points of fire damage.
All righty. So you just and you kind of singe away a bunch of feathers. This Kieran cries out in pain, and you can, as you hit the Kieran, you feel heaven tremble and quake. You gaze up and you see in the gilded cage the goddess Kirbeth as she kind of gazes around upon you, panicked at the sight of the battle. Is there anything you'd like to do? Zara?
For my quick action, I will summon 3 motes of stars.
Very nice, very nice. All right. The Devas are up. Let's see. They casted spells last time. They're gonna just shoot some divine bolts at the party. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ooh, a 32 to hit Oleander.
Yeah, in AC or PD, that'll hit, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's AC. Oleander, you take 23 points of radiant damage. That was a nat 18 against any resistance, just so you know.
Okay.
Because resistance is 16 plus, I believe, right?
Yeah. So,
all right, next up,
I take the full 20.
All right, next up we got Soren. That's going to be a big old miss. Constance. All right, that one's going to get hampered now. Way to go, buddy. You got yourself hampered. Constance. Ooh, a 31 versus AC.
Yes.
Ooh.
Spicy. Ooh.
Ooh, that was just at that nat 16, so if you have any resistances, they bypass. I think they're gonna bypass it.
I don't have any resistances except to fear, I think.
28 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
And finally, Azara will get a bolt. 28 versus AC.
Miss.
So a divine bolt just goes flying by Azara.
And they're hampered.
And with that, Saint Oriana is up. Let's see. What is she? Oh, holy shit, I gotta go to her sheet and see what she can do. she's going to cast Dispel Evil and Good, and is going to get rid of Izara's spell that is hampering the enemies.
Oh.
Not my buff.
Alrighty, and so she kind of just holds up the sword, and like the radiance around you just grows increasingly brighter. Soren, it is your turn. You are surrounded by the enemy.
Does that just it just took the hamper effects off, or did my spell drop?
Hmm?
Drop. Son of a bitch. This is their +1 to mental defense. Though.
Okay, what do I want to do? I am going to... I guess I'm going to shoot one of these guys on me.
Alright.
They're up in my grill.
And you're using the Hell Gun, right?
Oh, yeah.
You
Born from hell.
You already have an increased crit range with that gun, right? I have to go to the wiki.
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be more because you're fighting angels. Make it like an 18.
Okay. 18.
Is that what you got? Like nat 18?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, you roll crit damage, and I believe that's quad crits on that gun.
It
too.
is quadded, yeah. Hold on,
Cool.
I'm gonna use the internet.
The real win is Soren's secret crit build.
That's what's happening.
Dude, I love crit builds.
Alright. Okay, 35 times 5. Or 4, rather.
Jesus.
Okay, 140 damage.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
You just like blow it. You just like blow off one of the wings, like point blank of one of these planetars. Just
Neat.
I'm gonna see if my gun clicks over. It does not, but I deal another 2 damage, so.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that planetar is just not looking good.
Nice.
Let me see what I can do with my bonus now. Anybody hurt yet?
Yes.
Actually? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hurt, but
I'm not staggered yet, but I'm.
yeah, me either.
I think I technically am staggered, so barely.
Dang, what happened to y'all?
Well, I'm not
Oh.
staggered
For
yet.
once, I'm not.
I'm not staggered
Once I'm
yet,
not.
so prioritize Azara.
I'm barely staggered, but I am staggered.
Ah, she's fine. Constance, I'm gonna give you a free attack. I'm gonna use They Fall Before Us. When I critically strike, you get a free attack.
Dope. All right. I'm gonna attack the one that's on me then. The planetar that's on me.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding. I can't fucking do math. I'm not quite staggered yet. I'm fine.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh shit.
All right.
Nice.
78 times 2. 156.
So Constance just destroys one of the planetars in front of her. And there's just kind of like angel feathers and sparkly dust where the planetar was.
Ooh. Yeah, I bet this would make for a great pillow.
Minerva, not right now.
That's my turn, but I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. All right, Oleander, it is your turn.
Oof. Yeah, she doesn't like doing this. She's gonna once again just sort of point towards her angel mom and just be like, I really am sorry. And I'm gonna cast Wave of Decay at 9th level.
Oh.
That's the necromancy spell I have that just deals damage per escalation die. So right now I rolled 42 negative damage. I get to, roll fresh damage every time. So I think it looks like the way like Oleander's like forearms are still sort of like gray scaled out. Like you see it sort of darken back to her like old ichor, and like any sort of remaining like ties that Oriana is still like holding to like Blackheart, even though he was like, bounced. I think you see sort of like start to like bubble back up.
All right.
It is not pleasant.
How much damage did you deal, or is that at the start of her turn?
Oh, no, I deal, what did I say, 42.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
No, this one happens on my turn. This is like, I use a free action to just do it again every round, so.
Nice.
I got you.
Love
I got
that.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I got for now.
At the end of your turn, Oriana's going to point her sword at you, and I need you to make a hard save.
Okay. Let me get a thing. No, that's a miss. That's a 9.
So a divine light comes down. You take, in the process, 29 points of radiant damage, and you are hampered until the end of your next turn.
Okay. 29, you said?
Uh-huh.
All right, and that's full, right?
Yup.
Okay. Cool. Still not staggered, though.
Hey.
Elena's just like, oh, I deserved that one.
And with that special attack, Vercingetorix's sigil is going to actually activate, and he's going to teleport over to Saint Oriana and make an attack. Oh, Jesus. I have to do math now. Ugh. That's a 30, so that just hits. And now oh god, not the damage. I have to roll. Oh no, hold on. I gotta roll my prismatic blade effect. So as Vercingetorix strikes out, the blade is just his sword. Usually just a lit with like one color of flame is a lit all sorts of colors. For the first time since the moon has been redeemed, it seems the sword itself cries out in joy at the thought of being whole again. The target's going to take ongoing damage and stuck? Hell yeah! So like ice begins to form around the wings, and she's gonna take 15 ongoing damage from the icy wintry blade hit. Alright, cool. And then I have to roll like actual damage, so just give me like a second. Oh god, what is Vercingetorix's damage at this level? Oh no. It's gonna be 10d8. Jesus Christ, what the fuck, guys? By the way, AJ, every time I roll a Versi, I still use the dice you made for him.
Aww.
I still use my ME dice a lot.
Versi's gonna...
Yeah, I've got my Azara dice.
Versi deals 52 damage to Saint Oriana with that attack. And like with his blade, like kind of like smacks Sun aside and then just kind of slashes through. Oleander, is there anything else you're doing with your turn, or nah?
No, because I've been hampered, so my turn's done.
All right, Planetars are up. They are all hampered, but they have extreme bonuses to their hitting ability. So, first up, Azara, you're gonna get attacked. Ooh, Azara, I gotta do some math to see if that one hit you. That's not good news for you.
Ooh.
38 to hit. 43 damage total from that hit. And then the second one is...
You said 40?
43 damage.
Ow.
And then the second attack is... No. Stop. And then the next attack is going to be a 25 versus AC.
That misses. And they're now hampered because Soren's circle of protection is still going.
All right. Oleander, one's going to attack you twice.
Okay.
24 versus AC.
Miss.
Okay. Okay, I gotta do math again. 38 versus AC.
38 will hit, yeah.
43 points of damage.
Okay, I am hampered now, just in case that matters.
Staggered, you mean?
Oh yeah, staggered, sorry. I mean, I am also still hampered, but...
That is true, too. They are both true statements.
Both.
All right. Soren, you're going to eat 4 attacks here. We're going to see if they hit.
Oh, yay.
Soren is the one who brought the hell gun into heaven, to be fair.
I accept this.
I can take it. I'm invincible.
I'm invincible.
I got 2 34s.
Those hit.
So if those hit, total damage is going to be 86 from those 2 attacks.
Easy.
27 versus AC.
That misses.
All right, then the other one's going to be a miss too because it's lower.
Okay.
All right, and then Constance, one's going to charge you.
Okay. Does it hit me?
35 versus AC.
Yeah.
43 points of damage. The other one attack is a crit.
How many points of damage you say?
43.
43. Okay.
And then the next one's a crit, so that's.
Soren, is your circle of protection level 9?
Yep.
Then it can't crit.
All right, then another 43 damage.
Okay.
And with that, Constance.
I'm super staggered.
So the Planetars, like, because they're hampered, they're just kind of like giving it their all as they kind of throw themselves at the Emerald Caravan to protect the leader of the night, their leader, and are trying to protect their line of casters. Conservance, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to
you
use...
are compelled to fight the one mage still. I forgot about that. So.
Okay. I'm going to use a quick action to lay on hands for myself.
Okay.
To get a recovery. And that helps a little bit. It's not the best roll. And then, yeah, I'm going to fight the one that I am compelled to fight.
All right, so you're going to run forward. You will take that attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That won't hit.
Okay. And we're going to try to smite.
Okay. Smiting the angels. Old strategy, Cotton.
39.
What's your nat roll?
17.
Okay, that'll bypass resistances. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay. 105.
That one is gonzo.
Bye. And then because that's not a mook, I don't expend my smite because it dropped to 0.
Alrighty. Anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Person Jedrix is up, and he's just gonna kind of let out all of that unbridled fury that the Kovithian church has pent up on him, and he is going to attack with hasted lightning strike. So he's gonna make 2 attacks against her. The first one's gonna be a miss. Second attack. That one's a miss too. Okay. So he misses twice actually. Just he is locked into that battle. The Kirans are up. One Kiran will cast Dispel Magic to dispel the second circle of protection. Another one is going to cast a restorative spell to remove the wave of decay on Oriana. Another one's going to get her unstuck. And another one's going to remove the ongoing damage from her. We get to the
How long
top.
am I hampered for? Just checking. Sorry.
You're good now. Well, wait, no. End of your next turn. End of your next turn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We get to the top of the order. Heaven quakes and rumbles with fury. The enemies will get a bonus of just a +2 bonus, so their total bonus is going to be +4 this turn. Izara, we're going to go back to the top with you. You still are surrounded by these heavenly enemies.
Yeah, quick question.
Mhm.
I know that my Modes of Starlight and my Javelin of Faith are stellar damage because they're through my lance. Is that true of all of my spells that I use the Javelin as a focus for, or just those two?
Just those two.
Shit. Okay. All of my other damage is holy damage, so that's a problem.
Just roll higher than a 16.
Easier
There.
said than done.
Problem solved.
I will. Quick action, summon 3 more motes. And then I will try and just hit the guy in front of me with. Well, are any of the ones surrounding me already injured?
The one in front of you is already injured. The one of the ones by Soren is like on its last leg ish.
Can I get the one by Soren?
Sure.
Great. 25 versus physical defense. Sorry, 35. 35 versus
Yeah,
physical.
that'll hit.
64 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that thing becomes a crispy cinder of an angel who wants angel wings. So yeah, that gone.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, the Radiance Devas are up. One of them is hampered. He's going to charge Soren hopelessly. They're not as much fighters. Soren. That's a 16 versus AC.
It does not hit.
Alrighty. That'll be that one's turn. Alright, the other two. Let's see. The other Devas are going to... One of them is going to heal Saint Oriana for 13 points of damage. That's not a whole lot there, my friend. And then the other two are also going to heal Saint Oriana. Alright, so Oriana gets restored a bit of hit points before her next turn. She's gonna teleport over to Oleander and is not a big fan of what Oleander's been doing recently. This is gonna trigger quite a few things here. Vercingetorix's sigil's gonna go off, so he's gonna teleport over, and he's going to make an attack against Saint Oriana. So I'm gonna see if that hits first. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, I have to do math. $33 will definitely hit. Gotta go to my... Let's see, what does that get me? What special effect does that add to my attack? A target's gonna take 15 ongoing poison damage. Vercingetorix is just not gonna give up with that one there, folks. And then I gotta roll all
Nice.
They can have all the dispel spells they think they want, but they can't beat us. Vercingetorix is also going to deal 58 damage to Saint Oriana. That hurts. And then she's going to attack you, Oleander.
Okay.
She attacks twice.
Okay.
Alright, where am I? Alrighty. Uh, 24 versus AC.
That'll miss.
Our first one misses. That one's a lot less. So she'll just
Sweet.
miss twice. And
Yeah, Abjuration Wizard win.
all right, Soren, 'tis your turn.
I am going to. Did one of the healers charge me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the healer.
All right.
I'm just gonna shake my head. What are you doing? 16 plus 16, 32.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And online dice roll. $34 points of damage.
All right.
And then I will. What's the escalation die at? 2. I will cast. Pull it together. Azara, you can heal with a recovery. And you can add 2d10.
Fabulous, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And that is my turn.
Oleander, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm still hampered till the end, so
A failure on time.
I mean, Oleander's like not, she's not gonna fucking bother with like if a sword like descended from sun against Oriana. She's like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna fuck with that. I am, however, actually just gonna use my action, I think, to take a potion,
Okay.
and heal up a bit since I can't do anything very helpful spell-wise anyway. What is it? Potions are like a recovery, like a free recovery, right?
Like it's basically a free
Cool.
recovery. I think plus like 2d4 or something like that.
All right, so I'll do that.
Put it on the radar that if someone drops to 0 and I heal them from 0, they get an additional 90 points for free.
All right. Good to know.
Clutch. Okay. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna take the potion. Heal up a bit.
You're no longer hampered. The planetars are up. All right. Let's see. What are they gonna do? Azar, you're gonna kind of come under fire here. They're not big fans of what you've been getting up to. Dirty 30 for one of them. Versus
Against AC, we'll miss.
All right, then that's less. All right. All right, none of their attacks are gonna hit you. Cool. Oleander, one of the planetars is gonna attack you. 29 versus AC?
That will hit. Just hits.
All right, so you're actually going to take... Okay, so this is where you actually need to do a little math on your end here because...
Oh no.
Well, because you're not... It didn't bypass all your resistance. So you're going to take... Let me just find that real quick. 21 damage regular and then 11 radiant.
And 11 radiant. Okay.
So instead of like the full... You're not taking the full force of that attack.
Right.
And then the other one's gonna miss badly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Soren, your turn. You're gonna get attacked twice.
Yay.
30 versus AC.
Miss.
34 versus AC.
Oh wait, did he get rid of my... He got rid of my AC circle,
Yes,
right?
all the
Okay,
circles
then
of protection are gone.
That hits me, actually.
Both
30.
of those will hit, so you'll take 86 damage total.
Alright, totally fine.
So this planetar just kind of grabs Soren and just the The angels are it is clear that the angels are beginning to start wearing through your magical defenses. These angels that are personifying Kovar itself. Conservance, it is your turn.
Am I still compelled to fight that one?
You killed the one that.
Oh, that's right. I was. That's right. I did do that, didn't I? Who's being swarmed right now? Is Oleander still being swarmed?
Oleander, most of your.
All right. I'm gonna attack whichever one is attacking Oleander and is closest to me.
All right, you're gonna just run all the way over. Do you want to attack Oriana or do you want to attack the Planetar?
I want to attack the Planetar. I kind of want to let Oleander take down Oriana for the most part.
Okay.
So we're gonna attack the Planetar with a smite. Oh, woof. 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 85 damage.
What was your nat roll?
A 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to half the radiant damage for me.
Okay. I don't know if I actually do radiant damage.
Oh no, your
No.
smite's not like it's just bonus damage. Jesus. All right, so you kind of run in, kick the sword arm up, and just drive the scythe into your enemy.
Nah.
Anything else?
No.
All right, at the end of your turn, Saint Oriana's gonna use smite against you.
Oh, okay, cool. Neat.
Nat 20.
Yep.
And there's no more protections.
Are any of our bonuses from earlier still up, or are they all gone?
Except for the potions and Versy's Shimmering Ward.
Okay, and the Shimmering Ward, that was the +3?
Yup.
Cool.
Connie didn't get that one.
Nope.
All right, so Constance, you're going to take 43. I got to do a little more math here.
43?
Plus, I got to do math. You're taking base damage and then the smite damage, and then I got to double it.
Ugh.
Constance, you take 278 points of damage.
I'm down.
Just this light comes flashing down as sun just.
Whoops. Whee. I'm down.
Vercingetorix is going to take this opportunity to attack Oriana. And he's going to crit against her himself.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
I was bioing.
Don't mess with my wife.
No.
That's
Wait,
my...
Oleander. Sorry. I was bioing. I just ran back to try to stop everything because I'm not hampered anymore. Oleander can try to counter spell.
Smite's not a spell. That's just an attack
Yeah.
action.
I've got a thingy that's like a. And is it considered an ability?
Yeah, it's just it's basically Paladin Smite. So I don't know if your stuff can stop a Paladin Smite. I would have to actually
No,
refer to
but
the
I can
Paladin.
cast Shield instead if it doesn't apply.
It was a crit.
Yeah, Shield makes it. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm
No, you're good.
hanging over my laptop. No, Shield is like a reroll in this one.
Oh, okay. So let me re-roll that then.
Yeah, sorry, if it wasn't 200 damage of a crit, I would have just let it slide, but
Okay,
sorry. Hold on, I came running back. Oh no, now all my things are falling. Ow.
Oh no.
Sorry. I know, I fixed the first time. Crap, my hip is stuck. Sorry,
no.
I'm working on it, guys.
Dirty 30 to hit versus AC.
Yes.
Okay, let me go back here and see what happens.
This work. So shield I cast at 9 level. Attacker must reroll. But you also gain a +6 bonus to AC and PD against the attack.
Oh.
So does that change if that hits or not?
Were you attacking PD or MD?
AC.
AC and PD.
AD. Then yes, it does not hit.
Okay, then you don't take any damage, and Vercingetorix will still crit.
Woo!
Sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And I eat that
Sam,
spell.
save me.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back and bio for real.
Okay.
I didn't even like make it to the room.
Oh.
Alright, now I have to roll that. Wait, I rolled the wrong one. Where are like all my D8s? Fucking A. I'm gonna. Versi is gonna also be dealing an additional 15 cold damage. Okay, sorry, that was. I had to flip through too many things there. All right. Hold on. And now it's Vercingetorix's real turn. Okay, now I have to. Oh God, I have to do that all over again. He's gonna use Sword Storm. So he's gonna make 3 attacks against one enemy. God fucking damn this high level bullshit. This is why I like level 1, y'all. Fuck this high
I
level.
will say, I do appreciate that at some point the spell's like, you know what, fuck this. Just roll 2 die and then multiply it by 10 and call it a day.
Yeah, like, this is just... Oh my god, okay, so the first one to hit... Oh god, I haven't even been... Oh my god, I haven't even been adding that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Alright, that one will hit. That one will hit thanks to the escalation die that I keep forgetting to fucking add. I'm just gonna see if that one will then hit too. So all 3 of the attacks are gonna hit. Alright, cool. Now I have to... Oh my god. Alright, that's it. Oh my god. I can't type it in right. There we go. Fucking A. Alright. Let's do a lot of math here. Vercingetorix deals a total of 194 points of damage.
Hell yeah!
Alright, she is not looking good. The Kirans are up. Let me go back to their page. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, everyone. I have to just jump around so fucking much.
It's okay.
It's fine. I have 7 pages open and I'm only a player.
Alright. Izara. Oh god, that's not gonna hit. One tries to banish you. We're gonna try that again. Nope. They're just not. Nope. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, why am I rolling dice for those? Hey, Azara, could you make me a hard save? What am I doing?
No. Shit. I don't want to be banished. Hey, 19!
Alright, you're not banished. You're gonna have to make 2 more, though. Or at least 1, at least 2 more.
I give them a withering look. Oh, okay, that was a 14, so I don't think that's gonna do it.
You get banished. You're kind of like incorporeal until the next turn. Sorry. All right, and then the last Kieran is going to heal Oriana. $21 points of damage. I mean, it'll help, but we'll see how much. All right, we're back at the top of the order. The escalation die is going to tick up. I need to see what Heaven's Vengeance has got in store for us. It's actually only gonna. It's gonna be +5. The enemies are gonna gain. Zara, it is your turn.
What is banished? Am I just like hanging out as a ghost? What can I do?
Yeah, you kind of just lose your turn, unfortunately.
Is banished a condition?
Yeah, you'll just be unbanished. You're unbanished at the end of your turn.
Well, there's really not anything I can do. So, I guess I hang out for a turn.
9. Oh god, so much math. 23 plus. Let's see. Alright, so all of the Devas who aren't like engaged in combat will add a nice 135 to Oriana's hit point total. And then the last one's going to try and Holy Bolt Soren. Soren, does a dirty 20 versus PD hit?
No.
Okay, Saint Oriana's turn. She's gonna attack Vercingetorix. She's kind of over his bullshit. One of those will definitely hit. Oh yeah. Both of those will actually hit. So Vercingetorix takes 86 points of damage. Alrighty. Oh shit. Soren, it is your turn.
Okay. Hold on, let me get back to roll 20.
You good, you good.
I too have 100 things open.
I get it.
Okay, I'm going to do something cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna cast a fireball.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have 2 targets. I'm gonna do the 2 Kirans in front of me. And then I roll against physical defense, I think. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, sorry.
You good.
Yeah, against physical defense. So I will roll a 28 against PD.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Alright, and then I'm gonna roll 20d10.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna deal 119 damage to 2 Kirans of your choice.
Just
Yeah, those will work. And then, oh shit, I didn't cast. Okay, that's fine. Can I retroactively roll my false Hydra skin? I forgot to.
sure.
Cool.
I will allow it.
Sick.
I'll allow it.
Well, it didn't matter anyway, so it does not regenerate me. It probably doesn't love me as much anymore now that I'm not a parasite. I guess that's gonna be my turn. I'll pass.
All right, Oleander, it is your turn. It is
Okay.
so just to remind you, you did save Constance from being smoted. I'm sorry, the math has been ridiculous on my end. If I'm
I know. I'm
up,
sorry.
no, you're
like,
good.
I was like, no, I can't let that happen.
No, I just want to let everyone know I'm not frustrated. The math is just breaking my brain sometimes, and I had to like go back and
Yeah.
like I was like, oh shit, wait, what are my modifiers again? Because I was like I said, running a PC in combat like
It's
this
a
is
lot.
wild. Especially at this level. So Oleander, it is your turn. Saint Oriana, Vercingetorix has actually been getting in a lot of that ongoing damage. Actually, he's just been laying into her on your behalf, you know, the whole siblings deal, I guess.
Yeah. Which Oli actually feels super guilty about, considering he killed his mom to save her already. So she actually really doesn't want to have to like put that on Versi or anyone in the party to have to do. You said Oriana's looking kind of rough right now, though, right?
Yeah, the Divas and Kierans have been trying to heal her, but a lot of that healing's just been undone by ongoing damage and crits, and Vercingetorix hitting 3 attacks in a row.
Well, let's see what happens. Oleander's just gonna look real sad and point at her mom and say, I really am sorry, and I'm gonna try to cast Disintegrate.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see, escalation dies at 3. $35 versus PD.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll. This is one of the ones where they're like, just multiply it by 10.
Oh god, I think you might kill her then, depending on what you get.
Well,
what's like the die you're rolling with? A D what?
48.
Oh, I think you'll probably kill her then with this one. There's a good chance.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, so just before I let you know the total, it should be noted that if the target drops to 0 from this attack, it is gone, dusted, nothing remaining. It's gonna be 270 points of damage.
The only thing that remains of Oriana is the robes of Shadowbane and the Sword Sun, her 2 iconic relics.
So, yeah, what like the way it just kind of looks is, I think, like, it's sort of really disconcerting because this is a wizard spell, this isn't one of my necromancy spells, so it's like Oleander's weird, like, golden magic that looks like Kovar's striking Oriana and just kind of, like, envelops her, I think, and Oleander's just like, I love you, mama, and dust.
And with that, Heaven cries out in rage as the enemies get a bonus plus 15 to hit their targets. One is going to attack, one's actually going to fly over attack Versi. And that's, oh yeah, but Versi's going to use one of his other big-ass level spells that's like, what's it called? Oh shit. It's called Ultimate Block. Oh god. Yeah, nope, doesn't hit. Nope. Target stunned. All right. Let's see then. Constance, you're going to face 2 attacks.
Cool.
45 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 34 to hit.
Yes.
86 points of damage to
Total?
Constance. Yeah.
Okay.
Azara, you will face 2 attacks. Oh god,
Wait, am I back yet from being banished?
Oh wait, no, you're not yet. Actually,
Yeah.
So you can't be attacked. All right, fine. Oleander, you're under attack.
Yeah, that checks out.
49, both 2 49s to hit.
AC, yeah.
86 points of damage, bypassing resistances.
Wow.
86.
Constervance, it is your turn. Things are looking better.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna use my elixir of life to heal back up to full.
You might as well.
Yeah, I had 40 out of my 240, so we're gonna heal back up to full, and then let's see. Then let's get rid of these planetars near us. I'm gonna attack the one nearest me.
Okay.
And we might as well smite. 32.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Okay, and 97 damage.
Just gone. Just...
Yay!
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I think that's everything.
All right, Vercingetorix is up. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Okay, I'm just gonna do this again because that was a lot easier. Points of damage, and then I add an additional 65 points of damage. All right, so that Planetar will take some damage there, and the Kirans actually are going to retreat and disappear into the realms of Celestia, with their nature being that of more peaceable creatures. We're back at the top of the order. The wild damage attack mod disappears. And as we go back to the top of the order, actually, the angels rejoin with the heavenly chorus as the pearly gates of heaven begin to crumble around you.
Oh, spicy.
Hold on, I just have to... can someone just tell me what the escalation die is real quick?
4.
It's 4? Okay. Thank you. So, the slopes of Mount Celestia give way as you gaze into the face of God itself. One of the planetars before rejoining is about to cut you down, Soren, but you hear a gunshot in the distance. Muertos has shot one of the angels down that was about to cut you down, and in his final act, he hands you the other pistol, and he says, "Yeah, don't make sure you don't fucking miss, okay?"
Never do.
And as he does that, the devil turns and faces towards the holy light and marches into vaporization by the divine light, calling out, hoping to finally be reunited with the soul of his lost love. All right, let's fight the concept of Kovar itself now, kids. So
Good times.
as you're doing this, you see Gorweir and Kovar have been just dueling with each other, and Gorweir says to Kovar, "The greatest of the forbidden truths is the celestial is not without sin. How many souls have been lost to uphold your divine order? How many sins have been committed in your name, or worse, through your righteous fury? You claim it is I and these people who have sinned others, when our only crime has been loving others and trying to better the realm. And your penance for us is death. We will free this realm. We will establish the new order. And for your sins, Father, the sentence is death by my blade." And for the first time, you hear the godly realm just echo around you, comprehensible language. "Gorweir, my prodigal son, the warrior of warriors, Lord of the sky, the abomination born from me that bears the Fae. You will not live to see tomorrow's light. My will, your divine spark is gone. You will certainly die." And with that, Gorweir just responds with a defeated almost, "I know." And it is now, we're going to just continue the turn order here. As you fight heaven and God itself. Izara, it is your turn.
Dick, who's hurt?
Not me.
I have 29 hit points.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm at
cast
14.
Divine Rainstorm. I can now, at level 9, target... How many people can I target? I think 5. Yes, I can target 5. So, is Vercingetorix hurt at all?
Yeah, he's hurt.
I'll target Verci, myself, Soren, Sam, or Oleander, and Gorweir. Everybody gets to roll a recovery and roll triple the number of dice you would normally.
Oh yeah, Versi's gonna be good.
Yeah. And additionally, because I'm a healer and I have my invocation of healing up, you also get an additional 30 points added on to whatever you roll.
Hell yeah.
Oh, clutch.
And then as my quick action, I'm just gonna pelt Kovar with my most life.
Yeah, so God is all around you. You could just target wherever.
Sure. I have 6 of them active right now, so I'm gonna roll 6 times and tell you how that goes for me.
All right.
This might take a second.
No worries.
It's +4 on the escalation die.
Yep.
Cool.
I've been listening to our old, like, party playlists this whole session.
Aww.
It's wild.
What a trip.
It's pretty. It's pretty cool. I'm like, oh, I remember this song.
Every single one of them was above a 30. Do you
Yeah,
need me
those
to-
will all hit.
Damn.
Cool. And it's been a while since I used my Motes of Starlight. Hold, please. Oh, also, all of them were more than a natural 15,
Okay.
except one, which means
Okay.
I get an additional 5 Motes of Starlight.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 5 more times. Please hold.
Wow.
Okay, 2 of them were 23s. The rest were 30 and above.
Okay. Yeah, those all hit.
Sick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Attacks that hit. And then so that's 12 d10 plus. Hold on. Plus 72.
Okay.
And this would be fire damage.
Okay. Noted.
141 points of fire damage.
Sure. So just a bunch of stars just impact into the center of heaven. Anything else with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Soren, you get to attack twice with your pistols now. 'Cause now you
Oh.
have 2 of them.
Sweet. So can you describe, there's just angels floating around us?
Have you ever seen? Oh, hold on. Here. Actually, have you ever seen the depiction of Dante's Paradiso of the Empyrean, illustrated by Gustave Doré? It's a very. That is the inspiration I used to depict Kovar. There's just like, the angels are more for visual effect.
What's it called?
Here, I've got a picture. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Boom.
Okay,
So-
badass. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so like you're just kind of gazing. Wait, just you wait. So are you gonna shoot heaven, Soren?
I am gonna shoot heaven.
All right.
Fuck heaven.
But does it have lungs?
What has heaven
No.
ever done
No
for me?
lungs. No drowning heaven. Damn, that was not very good. 25 and 31.
Those will both hit. Soren,
Okay.
I'm not going to have you roll damage because you're using the guns that were literally forged to kill Kovar.
Fuck yeah, I killed Evan.
So Soren just... and as you do this, time for a little narration. Oh boy, my notes are a mess tonight, folks. So much rolling. There we go. Soren shoots twice into the dimming, beating heart that is Kovar at the center of the Empyrean. Azara's Helm of Serenity screams brightly as it pulls toward the astral. And before you know it, the astral dragons are brought forth by a rift carved with the blade Night Flame that Vercingetorix wields. Constance Minerva split to wrangle both the astral dragons as his Oleander prepares the cosmic forging hammer. The hearts are placed, the astral dragons begin to merge, but a quicksilver platinum begins to cover over the starry night in the dragon's scales. The mighty celestial dragon born of the power of the merging dragons in heaven can only be described as this Bahamut that you have heard of. The teaser of the real final boss. Boom. So now you are facing down against basically Kovar's final death throes in a final desperate bid is trying to gain control of the merging dragons. With that, we go to Oleander's turn.
Well, okay then. So we have like multiple targets now, or is it just like the sort of draconic?
The map is still the boss. It's just
Okay, the map is the boss.
the map is the boss. You know, some final boss type shit.
Okay, she's just gonna like totally straight face staring ahead, pop open that elixir of life and down that real quick.
Glug,
and
motherfuckers.
yeah, I think that's a minor action for our potions, right?
Yup.
All right. She's gonna.
Those shots, man.
Oh shoot! What am I gonna do? All right, so I've got all my stuff back now. Oleander's gonna cast. Sorry, I wasn't sure what to expect, so I'm not as prepared as I normally am at the start of my turn. I mean, she can probably deduce that. Can she like deduce if Map God has like a resistance to a particular damage? Because I know with Kovar it was like holy easy peasy, but I don't know if that sort of thing is like clear to Oleander or not.
Let's just put it this way. A lot of things ain't gonna be dealing damage to this. This is final boss god.
Right. Okay.
So like
then...
I wouldn't bother with Radiant. I wouldn't bother with regular weapons. And like a lot of the typical elemental damages might not get through.
Okay. I'm going to cast Overcome Resistance.
Okay.
I can target 1d3 nearby allies. Until the end of the battle, the target ignores resistance power of any creature it targets with an attack.
Cool.
Oh, at 9th level, I actually...
All right, so we're gonna just say that leaves Mr. Bahamut in a bad position.
Okay. Oh shit, and I got 4, so I can get 4 of us. Oleander's gonna give Constance, Azara, Versi, and I think herself. Yeah. So I don't need to be as picky about my spells. So yeah, we can now ignore the resistance power of any creature we target with an attack.
Thank you so much, Sam, because I was about to be so useless.
And that'll be my turn. Everyone's just sort of got like a little literally like Oleander light about them now.
No.
Conservance, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to smite God.
Sure.
Dumb.
Basically, what's happened? Bahamut is the representation of the new or the old order is the final way of the new old order trying to resist the new.
All right, 36.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is 105 smite damage.
Jesus. Okay.
That's it.
All right, so you just kind of lay into this creature. Vercingetorix is also going to go. How's everyone doing? Who needs help?
Okay,
I'm back
right
in max,
now.
baby. I'm good.
Vercingetorix is
Yeah, I
also
just
going
took
to
the
pop an
elixir.
elixir. Yeah, Vercingetorix is just going to get his spell slots back. All right, escalation die ticks up, and God is going to go. So this aspect of Bahamut is going to use Platinum Breath. All right. Oh wait. Oh wait, hold on, I misread that. Okay. 29 versus PD to hit everyone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You all take 120 damage.
Oh.
If you're
Is this a spell or an ability?
It's a breath weapon. But if you are resistant to radiant damage, you only take half of that.
You
So
said
you only take
140.
60. 120.
120.
So, like,
That
the
literally
dragon-
halves me.
No,
Soren's
I
down.
get back.
And these silver flames just go spreading out towards you.
Soren's down.
Uh-oh. Izara, it's your
Oh,
turn.
God.
Your
Okay.
boyfriend is down.
I'm sorry, how much was that?
120, 60 if you have resistance.
Quick action to heal Soren. You get to use a free recovery. This healing does not cost a recovery. You also get to add 90 to it. And you get to add an additional, hold please, gotta roll my d10. An additional 40 points to that. So,
I'm
it's an
basically
additional
full
100
health
points.
now. Yeah, thank
Thorin's
you.
back.
Okay, welcome back. And then I am going to cast Bucket. Is anyone else hurt, or is everyone else okay?
Okay.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Spirits of the Righteous on God.
Okay.
Okay. This is targeting mental defense.
Okay.
Mm. 33 to hit.
To hit MD, that will hit, but the Bahamut is gonna use the whole "you don't hit me" ability because I'm God. So.
Well, Fuck you.
Cool.
And then with Spirits of the Righteous, my nearest ally, or my nearby ally with the fewest hit points, gains a +4 bonus to their AC until the end of my next turn. I don't know who had.
Might be Oleander just by virtue of having the lowest AC score of us.
I'm
Please
sorry, I
roll.
was reading. What do you need? What do you need from me, or what do I get?
Plus 4 AC.
You get +4 bonus to AC until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
All right,
Thank
Soren,
you.
it is your turn.
That was the fastest death of all time. Soren's just like back up, like full health, totally fine. Soren is going to cast a level 9 Vicious Mockery. Let me look up the exact specifics. Bard.
Is this when Soren wanted to give his big speech to God?
He doesn't have any words for God. He's better than God.
Spoken like so, even to the end. Soren is never changed, buddy.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 34 against mental defense.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Oh, damn. Soren is going to say to God, even at the end, you're cowering behind a creature stronger than a god. Pathetic. And he is going to deal 70 points of damage.
Okay.
When the target misses an attack, it takes half that damage that attack would have dealt, and its save ends. So on your turn, you can make a
Yeah,
save.
God's gonna
against it.
cancel that one out too. God,
I-
what's up?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, can Oleander counter any, attack thing with that, or
This is just a static ability.
God.
It's basically
Gotcha.
5e's legendary resistance.
Does he still deal damage?
Who, Soren?
Yeah, do I still do the damage part, or is
Still
he
deal
canceling? Okay.
You're gonna still deal the initial damage, but he is going to shake off the very detrimental
Yeah.
fucking
Yep.
effects you were gonna leave him with.
That would have been tough. Yeah. With my quick action, because I think it's fucking hilarious, I'm gonna summon one of my goons to heaven with us to fight.
Hell yeah!
Fuck it.
All right, hold on. I do have
Yeah,
that
we gotta
page
get
open.
the chart up, but
Roll a d6 for me, boss.
okay. 5.
Isidore.
Come fight God with us, Isidore.
So
that
I
is
need
perfect.
I need you to make a spellcasting attack versus PD. You can get Isidore is gonna throw a flashbang at God. Isidore's
Oh,
just
he
like,
rolled like shit.
Isidore's like, what?
18. 18 to
He
hit
just-
God.
Yeah, he's just like, look, boss, nah, I'm going home.
All right, see you, buddy. Take care. Thanks for coming by.
Anything else?
Where have I seen this before?
Yeah. No, that's it. I just wanted to do that for flair.
All right, that's great, Flair. Oleander, it is your turn.
Oleander's just like, well, what did you think he was going to do?
Pretty much that.
All right, I'm gonna see if God's gonna just hand wave away my wave of decay. That's the one that just sort of happens, so I don't need to roll to hit.
All right. It's
I
okay.
rolled
You guys
my-
are just getting God to burn through those legendary resistances.
I'm
NBD.
trying. All right. Well, it's 148 negative damage.
Just from hitting.
Just happens.
Okay, and then God's gonna resist the negative side effect though.
I do have the resistance.
You're bypassing the resistance. You're gonna still deal damage, but God's gonna ignore the ongoing effect.
Oh no, this one isn't ongoing anyway, though.
Oh, is it? It's
This
just
is
an
the one I
attack.
have to do with one of my free actions each round. So this isn't the ongoing one. This is the same thing I hit Oriana with, but because I drank my potion, I used it again.
God's gonna sever that connection with legendary resistance, but you'll still deal the initial damage from the attack.
Okay, all right. Then the initial damage is the 148.
Yeah, and as you're kind of wailing on Bahamut, you can see kind of like the quicksilver kind of bleeding off the scales of the dragon and kind of forming these pools in heaven below. Anything else with your turn?
I think I might need another potion, but that's a free action, or not free, quick action for us. So I'll do that while I've got the chance.
All right, so between turns, the dragon's gonna try and chomp you, Oleander. Okay, where's that?
Okay.
Oh boy, that's a big ass modifier.
I have a slight bump from my spell, at least, because of my abjuration.
33 versus
wizardry.
AC.
Just hits.
Could you please make a hard save?
A hard save. If I can find my window with my dice.
Ooh, there's force damage to this
Nah,
one.
I missed. That's a 14.
All right, so there's force damage to this one.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 23 regular damage, 44 force doubled. That's already doubled. So it's 22
Already
force,
doubled. Okay.
23 normal.
Okay.
And then also you're frightened. You're feared.
Okay.
So you can't use the escalation die, basically.
Okay.
Not that you need it much anyway. But yeah, you get just like, and it's like when it chomps you, it doesn't bite you physically. It bites you through the concept of time itself, and you can kind of feel it biting into your timeline. Consternance, it is
Okay.
your turn.
We're gonna try to just fight God again. Let's go.
Smite God.
Let's smite God. Escalation 5. 30 to hit God.
Yeah, that'll hit.
101 damage. Take that, God.
It's 101, you said?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, so more of these platinum scale, the quicksilver is just slowing off as everyone's just starting to lay into God. It is Vercingetorix's turn. He's gonna use that one where he attacks 3 times because he is sick of God. Hit, miss. Okay, I got to do a whole bunch of math. Okay, hold on. Yes. Versi deals 121 points of damage to God.
Oh.
God is looking very weak.
Ha.
We're back at the top of the order. It is God's turn. God is going to point at Vercingetorix and cast Ruin.
Oh.
This
Can I
is a
counterspell
spell.
this?
Yes, this is a spell.
All
You
right,
may
I was
want
gonna
to counter
say.
this one.
I would like to. Let me see if I can.
I forget what's the counter.
Yeah, let me check. I think I've got a roll.
Yeah, I know you have to roll. I just don't know the exact mechanics.
Yeah. Oh, the trigger is just a creature I can see cast a spell or uses any magic ability. And it's a free action / reaction to cast. And I get this twice a battle, just so you know.
Okay.
Let me roll. That's a 19 on the die. Plus,
Are you trying to beat a nat roll?
What do you mean?
Like a lot of these counter abilities are like you need to roll more than just the natural.
Oh no, this is verse. I mean, this is a natural 19 if you need to know, but
Okay.
it's like I roll it like a regular attack. So hold on, let me just add
Okay.
things. It's 34 versus MD. Oh, plus escalation die.
You're frightened, so you wouldn't add that.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you.
That's all good.
Okay, so
it still
34.
hits. Still hits. So
Sweet.
you
Okay, so spell is canceled, loses the action that they were using for the spell.
Yeah, so you cancel Ruin. Good thing, because that's the one that's just like, you die. Izara, it is your turn.
I don't suppose God has fewer than 400 hit points.
God does, in fact, have fewer than 400 hit points right now. God has 20 hit points right now.
I would like to cast Turn Created, which works on Celestials.
What are you doing? So what does Turn Undead do in this one?
I can target 1d4 nearby undead, fae, celestial, or there's another one, but I don't remember and it's not relevant. Creatures with 400 HP or lower. And I do a fuck ton of damage and daze them. How much damage I do depends on how much I beat their mental defense by. So this is an attack against mental defense.
Okay.
Terrible roll.
Y'all did a really good job picking what defenses to attack based on the phases, by the way.
Yay!
I think I got a 27 to hit, but let me double check my math.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those ones that God's going to say, nah.
It does a lot of damage.
Yeah, God's going to just be like, nah, sorry, girl. Like, I like living. No thanks. And because of that, at the end of your turn, God's going to try and munch on you.
Wait, one more thing. Is anyone injured? Anyone looking rough?
Nope.
In that case, I'm going to use a quick action to heal myself before God attacks me.
Yeah, a good thing, because God got a 32 to hit.
No.
Against...
AC.
It's close, but it does hit.
Roll a hard save for me.
Oh boy. Nope, I got an 8. That's very bad.
All right, well, you're not frightened,
Um,
but you will take 45 points of damage.
okay, let me heal myself and see how much I lose in addition.
God bites through your timeline.
Ow. That doesn't fly.
Anything else, or are we good?
I think that's it. How much did he hit me for again?
45.
I'm still standing.
All right, Soren, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to shoot with my akimbo hell guns. I rolled
Hell
a
yeah.
29 and a 30 against
They'll both
AC.
hit.
Oh boy. Okay. I didn't expect both or one.
Damn, you guys got me to burn through most of this most of God's Eye win buttons.
Yay!
The 8 plus is 111.
That's good news for us.
It is very good news.
117 points of damage.
So God dies.
Yay!
Fuck yeah. I'm the new god.
So all of the platinum scales, it turns to quicksilver and plummets to the bottom. But then it bubbles violently and wells back up
No!
as Bahamut recharges the HP bar.
Fucking phase 2, I guess.
Phase 3.
And like this new form, it's like, you know,
Oh,
when
man.
they kind of murder the forest god in Princess Mononoke, and it turns into like this bubbly, angry. Yeah, that's Bahamut right now. Like now the Agora aspect's taking over a little bit, and it's just like grrr, charging up. Oleander, it is your turn.
Really quick with my bonus action, I'm going to heal myself.
All right, good to know. Actually, while you're doing that, the dragon is actually going to conjure an celestial shields around it, increasing its hit points going into the next phase. Oleander, it is your turn.
Okay, well, this changes my plans a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Just a tad.
Alright, who wants to be hasted?
Oh, me,
I think that's
everyone.
probably gonna be the best thing to do.
Haste the paladin.
I was gonna say either the paladin or maybe the person with God killing guns.
Yeah, I was like, Constance, and I was actually thinking maybe Azara, because it's good to have the heals while we got all revived. But you know what? I'm gonna stick tried and true here in our finale. I'm Hasten Constance.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have that many heals left. I think I only have 3 in the...
Just pop an elixir.
Yeah, you've got an elixir, right?
No, I don't. I only have a potion power.
Yeah, Versi will toss you one on his turn. Sturvin, it's your turn.
All right. Then we're gonna just do a big ol' attack on God. Big ol' smite.
You cannot stop the divine order. It was ordained at creation, and now you pitiful mortals wish to undo heaven. What? Do you not see the destruction and chaos you will bring? Not only above, but your world.
Go ahead and attack God.
All right. 33.
That'll hit.
108 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's
Hey.
amazing. I just
That's
added
so
a little
much
extra
damage.
info for haste in the chat too, just so you know.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
hasted, by the way, so you're gonna get to attack again.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
And maybe even another time. Because this is at 9th, so
yeah. All
when you
right.
go, yeah.
So on a 16 plus, I get an additional.
On an 11 month.
On an
11
11
plus.
plus.
At 9th level,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. So I rolled a natural 12. That's a 39 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 93 damage.
Jesus fuck. Alright, anything else with your turn? Because Vercingetorix is also going to hit with all 3 of his attacks.
Well, I rolled plus 11, so I get to do an additional one?
Yeah, you get to. You actually you get your usual one, the hasted one, and a third one because you rolled.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and then with my expanded crit range, that's a crit.
Oh, fuck.
So what's 123 doubled?
246.
There we go. 246.
Oh dear God! Actually, Versi might actually end up wiping God in the end here.
Yay, haste!
And again, right? Or was that all three?
That was all
'Cause
three.
you got 3 attacks.
That was all 3. The last one I critted
Sweet.
on.
So Vercingetorix did not kill God, but Zara, you do have an elixir. It is God's turn, and God is going to cast Ruin at Oleander. Oleander, you may counter if you have.
I would very much like to. This would be my last counter spell, though. Just letting y'all know. Let me
What's
roll
your
to
MD
attack.
again?
Well, right now, hold on. Right now, my MD is 39 because I get a slight buff.
You know
when I
what?
cast a
Don't
daily.
even bother, because the motherfucker don't hit.
Haha! Shove it.
So God is like trying to like make you like God tries to peer into your timeline and manipulate the strands of fate to make you age instantly and die.
I think she laughs and it has echoes of like Aor's voice because she's like, I have already seen the time knife.
Izara. It is
Has
your
gone
turn.
fewer than 400 hit points.
Yeah, Vercingetorix yet again left it with about 20.
I'm gonna down my potion of power and I'm gonna try and turn him again.
And what does turning do exactly? I just forget.
I will
what it
tell
does.
you in just a moment. Let me do some
Okay.
very quick math.
Man, Versi almost down God twice. It's a good day for him.
So it's 24 versus his mental defense. How much did I beat his mental defense by if I did beat his mental defense?
10.
Oh, nice. Not as nice as it could be, but pretty nice.
Okay.
Okay, I deal holy damage equal to half of the target's maximum hit points.
Yeah, it's dead.
It
All right,
is,
so
yeah.
what happens is, you kind of, Izara, the party's going to work together. In the process of all this, it looks like your grandfather did die, and you
Oh,
pick
no.
up. Well, you pick up his sword, and use that to cut down Bahamut. The platinum scales and quicksilver melt away as the astral Ouroboros Asgora Bale begins forming and swirling, and the fledgling merged astral dragon begins to find peace in the chaos of its new nature. As you look around you, the gilded cage that held Kirbeth is empty, and Mount Celestia is quiet and empty. The sword Erendite that did mark where Gorweir fell, and there were many other gods who had fallen in battle. As Celeste dealt the killing blow against Funzang, the dying god ripped away her fade nature, much akin to her leader's fate at one point. Azrael had cut down Havana, and Kirbeth's tears had washed away the vengeful god. Most of the gods were gone, but Gwynlia and Emmy remain at the top of Mount Celestia. The goddess speaks. It is finished. And with the utterance of that phrase, you find yourselves carried away on a great boat carved from the wood of a never tree from Arcadia. You flow on the new astral rivers that begin to form from the bleeding quicksilver of the Bahamut aspect of the Ouroboros. Emmy guides your vessel back toward what you instinctively can feel is Everencia. It is seamless as you arrive at the rain-swept shores of the Iris back in the mortal realm. The rain being something of a signifier of your return to the physical, it unrelenting. In the thunder, you swear you can hear Gorweir's final victory cry. Your vessel finds ease docking in the Iris as the Watchers welcome the Emerald Caravan. Is there anything in the immediate aftermath of the battle anyone would like to say, do?
Azara is going to weep for her grandfather. I would like to find a lake, pool of fresh water somewhere,
You can do that.
and offer up Gorweir's sword as tribute to the Lady of the Lake.
And as you do so, the sword is absorbed and kind of pulled into the lake by like an ethereal fey hand that just kind of comes up and takes it. You can hear your grandmother's voice kind of thanking you upon the wind and promise that the new cosmic order will bring justice to the plains and that your crusade was not for naught.
Azara is still crying, but she is deeply comforted by that.
I take it the Emerald Caravan finds a moment to kind of just process together what they just went through, killing God and resetting the cosmos. But also, there's some optimism to the changes that are to come in the realm. So, in the year 2S 1872, the connection between Everency and the divine powers in the realms above that were once the Great Wheel were forever changed by the efforts and adventures of the Emerald Caravan. Many gods had fallen, and a new cosmic order was ordained and written. Many of the realms above would fuse together to form the astral realm. From the place where Gorweir died, a great astral never tree would grow that would connect the astral realm to the Fey Night. For the first time in a long time, the realm would look to the hereafter and know mystery. The actions of the Emerald Caravan would be remembered where they went, as they were thought to have left a positive impact overall on the places that they had been. Their stories would become the stuff of song, legends, and myth. They would be considered heroes in their own rights. Constance and Minerva, the protector and tenacious, she would be remembered for her earnestness and her just being a kick-ass warrior. Her signifier being the green armor, signaling the choosing of the Emerald Caravan by Gorweir. Zara Solaris would be remembered as the Dawn Star. She would go down in history as one of the rare wielders of the Lance of Stars. It seemed her role in the godly drama she was born into would have her elevated to a similar status amongst those lives that she had touched. Soren Silverthorn would continue to lead the Watchers as one of the Seven Sworn and be remembered as a beloved member of the organization. He would guide Maywood through a renaissance under the Republic he helped establish, and Albion would join with Maywood to undergo this renaissance in the years to come. Oleander Morgenstern I would become the first non-Orchtenbrück to ascend the position of Empress, a task she was well suited for and found much easier than all the bullshit that she went through with the Emerald Caravan. She would guide Kovith and Western Maywicht through the dissolution of the Kovithian Empire and change her people's culture for the better. Vercingetorix Morgenstern would spend time reestablishing the Willow Breeze Enclave, which would see him being remembered for mirroring the moon's redemption in a sort of figurehead heroic status. Of course, this is just as what is known and what the legends may entail. For more specifics, we'll get into that next session during the epilogue, where we recount what the EC gets up to in the years following WovenRealm, kind of what the players decide their characters get up to. But in the honor of our final real 13th Age session of WovenRealm, I have kind of compiled what happens over the years following the campaign due to the actions of the Emerald Caravan. So, buckle in. Before I do this, is there no scenes, nothing? If we're all good, this is an incredibly emotional and just wild time. A 3-year-long campaign just beginning to come to an end.
After I've got, some time to sort of mull it over after this last fight,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot for next week, but we can hold it.
All right. Yeah, some of this is also framing for the next game, potentially, and just kind of like discussing in the far-flung years what effect the Emerald Caravan had, because I want you all to see how you affected the realm. So first, in the years following the exploits of the Emerald Caravan, the Madame Curio and her Bizarre Bazaar would become something of a focal point in the treetop village of Trevenza. The eccentric collector of curiosities would regale customers with tales of the Emerald Caravan's adventures and claim to be the herald of the New Age, despite those just being deemed probably a sales pitch. So there's a decade-long thunderstorm that is called the Storm's Lament that takes place across the realm, and when that ends, the Bazaar and its prophetic proprietor mysteriously vanished, leaving only a note suggesting that the madam had sought out sunnier shores and dragon sand. With the crisis of a takeover by a monstrous false hydra thwarted by the Emerald Caravan, remember when we did that, Badger Creek would prosper in the coming years with peace achieved in Maywood under the eyes of the Watchers. It was when the storms refused to relent in the decade following Gore Warrior's death in the rising waters of the Albion River that would eventually Badger Creek be swallowed. Many of the refugees would settle in the treetops of Trevenza, and the sleepy village would become something of a successful burgeoning city. With the cycle of souls, life, and death itself reordained and rewritten, it is uncertain what became of the Baelnorn Lich Laeral Artel Cassir, the lonesome eternal guardian of the severed hand, but it can be assumed his watch that has spanned multiple eras has finally ended. Perhaps Azara's distant ancestor could finally rest. And with the curse lifted from the severed hand, the Alfenheim ruins became a protected cultural site and were the subject of study by the Oprix Academy, where many more artifacts were secured and ancient spell scrolls found. After the moon's harvest in Brocktree, the Kovithian Inquisition razed the woodland town, which would become something a ghost of its former self for years. Over the decade-long Storm's Lament, settlers and refugees from the Bright Star Abbey area and Pawmeld would resettle Brocktree and reestablish the monastery, but dedicating it instead as a place to their heroic mortal figure who would become a god here, Izet Aurora, the Dawn Star. The ruins of Spruce Wall, once known as Bright Star Abbey, would be a bombed-out husk thought to be haunted for the years following the Emerald Caravan's stay, before its imminent ruin by Kovithian bombardment. In the decades after the Storm's Lament, the ruins became a holy site to the disciples of the Dawn Star Hospital in Pawmeld, being considered the place where their heroic deific figure had her fate revealed to her. It's okay. Everyone in the Emerald Caravan's getting religious cults in the future, regardless of how they feel about it. The old Pashney region would smoothly transition away from Kovithian rule after the dissolution of the Empire under Queen Oleander Morgenstern I, and remained independent for a few years before joining under the banner of the Commonwealth of Highguard with their cultural kin. The infrastructure and technology left by the Kovithians would prove helpful in aiding the region's prospering in the coming years. In the years following Vercingetorix's departure, Shiverdell would have to confront its intolerance toward the previous druids that inhabited the neighboring forest. Under Lady Sylvia's leadership, the community would be guided toward Reden's Run sphere of influence and under the Commonwealth of Highguard. And speaking of Lady Sylvia, she would eventually be elected as Shiverdelv's representative to the House of Constellations. She would maintain contact with Vercingetorix in the early years after the EC's exploits as he reestablished the Willow Breeze Enclave. In later years, as distance, responsibility, and life continued, she would lose contact with the Emerald Caravan. With the rising waters of the river, I forget how to pronounce that. It sounds like chromatic, basically. The reestablished Willow Breeze Enclave aided the town in not falling to the same fate that Badger Creek did. Shiverdelve would become important to followers of the new Willow Breeze Druid sect as they adopted a religion that followed the moon's redemption through their figurehead, known as the Sojourner Flame. Vercingetorix would also hate knowing that a religion formed around him because he wanted to preserve his teacher's stuff. Stars of Emerald was rewarded for their effort, with some considering their efforts to be part of the starting point of this new era. They would remain a guardian to the Emerald Caravan, but they would have to watch from a distance as the Quiet Era followed the severing of the Soul Forge. Whatever new afterlight awaits, many claim that Stars of Emerald is still their guide upon the new cycle. It is said that in the ashes of New Dunland's ruins, a magical tree was planted that would become the basis for the settlement that would grow in its place, known as Phoenix Tree. With the fall of House Skyheart, the domed city of Briar was able to begin truly flourishing under the rule of the Watchers. The Briar family would remain... Am I saying that? Is that right, Chris? They're the Briar family? They would remain the seat of power in the city, but they would effectively become something of a puppet for the Watchers. Without the heel of the Queen, Briar's defensive mega structure became something of an international curiosity for travelers from afar, which would lead to actually a very commercially successful tourist economy for the city. Chris, do you want to talk about the toy makers have been up to?
That sucking guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That's a future discussion. So
All right, we'll
we'll
hold
skip
on to
that
that.
for now.
I tried to work in a me blabbing break, but we won't get one.
My IRL party is fighting him, so
Ah, nice.
That's amazing.
So Briar's iconic dome became quite useful in the following decade of thunderstorms after Gorweir's death. This caused Briar to become a major hub in the new Maywood that Soren and his Watchers established. The old and forgotten occult entity known as the Pale Knight would remain just that, old and forgotten as her influence was denied upon the now redeemed Autumn Moon Tamlin. The city of Hex, even in the newly established Divine Order, would remain something of a pirate's haven and a den of ill-reputed business across the realms. It would become a place of refuge for souls too terrified to face the unknown in the new cycle of life and death. The region of Brisa would become a radioactive wasteland as the grave for the Banefire dragon that the Emerald Caravan had slain. With only poison and death to offer the region, many of its inhabitants would flee north into Briar and Maywood, while more adventurous types, totally not stalkers, elected to stay. That's a reference to Shadow of Chernobyl. Egon Morgenstern, with no friends left in the world and only having left a wake of enemies he made himself, wandered the radioactive wastes of Brisa for some time before meeting an untimely and unceremonious death by an alleged assassin's bullet to the back, presumably to be left robbed, penniless, and let a ghost to haunt the background radiation. No, none can be certain what became of the Devil Muertos after he willingly subjected himself to disintegration by divine radiance. But regardless, the name would continue to send a shudder down the spines of people in the various stories and legends told about the Emerald Caravan. The Oprix Academy in Ren's Run flourished in the years following the exploits of our heroes. The ability to claim being the original patrons to the Emerald Caravan brought great prestige to the Academy. Oleander's newfound wealth through the royal coffers and elite connections meant great resources for the Academy in the years to come, and they would actually open a sister academy in Orianasburg, in the capital of the Kovithian Kingdom. It would be the Academy that would pinpoint the origin of the rainstorms that followed Gorweir's death. New spells, history, and academic progress would be made under the Academy. Tuft Hollow became something of a pilgrimage site for those that enjoyed stories about the Emerald Caravan, considering their battle against Steve the Hundred-Handed is a tavern favorite.
Oh, Steve.
As to what became of the Daerunes dynasty and their machinations, none can be certain what sort of throne they may seek in the new Divine Order. Minerva, restored and with free time, could finally begin rebuilding her relationship with her sisters, Catsteel and Lillian Partridge. A tale in the telling that began a campaign ago in Steamspell concluded with Constance of Eternal Trust. Cat would take comfort in knowing that the biomancers that once stalked the shadows of Midwestern Maywicht were no more. With Eternal Trust burned to the ground, many would have expected the ruins of the settlement to simply sink into the surrounding swampland. But the ashes and debris from the fires and ruins instead soaked up the moisture in the ground and allowed Green Trust, a new community based around a new goddess, a dual aspect deity known as Minerva Constance, the Emerald Guardian. The kingdom of Nin, located in the Empire of Elan, became the center of tales concerning an alleged sighting of a Zeth Eve Aurora, their religion's supposed redeemer. As the faith of Nin grew across the Elandi Empire, these stories concerning the appearance of the Fey goddess have become the subject of myth and legend due to the increase in Tamlin's popularity, Nin's popularity in the Pantheon with the redemption of the Autumn Moon. Castle Nightflame was a topic seldom discussed amongst the Emerald Caravan, but the place itself became something of a sacred site for many of the new religions and heroic cults that would arise in the Quiet Era. Whatever ghosts that once haunted this castle either were put to rest with the moon's redemption or died with Gorweir. The Kingdom of Cumbria faced great scrutiny following the Moon Shadow incident that led to radioactive Brisa. Great care and focus was placed on making sure order was maintained in the Kingdom of Cumbria, as the kingdom eventually would cast aside its monarchical structures in a coup and adopt something more akin to the House of Constellations utilized in neighboring Highgard. There are rumors that the Watchers played a heavy hand in the coup against the monarchical house. Ren's Run would continue to prosper in the coming years, with the city continuing to be a bastion of progress, culture, and academia. as Lady Steel continued to rule over the Partridge Vale. House Hector would become the center of drug smuggling within Ren's Run and within the Commonwealth of Highguard, elevating the Watchers to the peak crime syndicate in yet another kingdom of the realm. Upon the initial report of the Damselfly's destruction, the Academy and the Steam Priest Dominus Althedes were displeased with the Emerald Caravan, until Lord Budregard declared the test of his prototype, and I quote, a smashing success, impressed with the riveting details of using his prototype airship to down a dragon. Where the Elandi Empire would rise in the Quiet Era as the rulers of the waters, the Kavithian Kingdom under Oleander would become the sovereigns of the sky. Both Altheades and Gomez were brought aboard as personal advisors for the Queen, with Budregard becoming her personal pilot and admiral for some time. Altheades is said to still be inventing with funding from the Queen, and Lord Budregard these days enjoys his retirement, but that means he's just founded his own adventuring guild that goes and explores far-flung exotic locations. He's kind of gotten a wanderlust to reapproach Dragonsand, wink wink, nudge nudge, for the future. It is uncertain what became of Gehenna, but it is suggested it became something of a new realm in the astral realm, the never-ending winter. The colossi that once wandered the realm now stand as still as statues, representing a bygone era when the realm was purgatory. The Winter Colossus was nowhere to be found after the beginning of the never-ending winter that calmed the volcanoes of Gehenna. What can be assured is that the suffering once taken place here is experienced no more. Maywood, having cast aside the tyrannical Skyheart royal family, accepted the Republic rule under the Watchers, who would lord over the land similar to how they ran things in the Iris. Elise managed to keep the land from descending into a pirate republic with her intellect and leaning toward the academic. Maywood would become a cultural and economic center of Albion once again, and the Albion Renaissance would begin as the people of the land felt truly unified for the first time in centuries, and Soren would use some of his free time to, and his bardic abilities to kind of inspire the arts, going from Prince of Thieves to debonair Renaissance man in public perception. Talk about a glow-up. As the Elandi Empire's naval presence grew, the privateers of the Watchers would be one of the only few capable threats that would pester their trade vessels. Oh man, this was the hardest one to write. Fuck. Alright, Taun Tenderlove would grow in power as he continued to embrace his new role as the arch-existence of Last Laughs. I knew this would be Chris's favorite part. The arch-existence of Last Laughs would become something of a patron to not only the Watchers, but also Maywood itself. Taun would become a figure associated with liberation, freedom fighters, rebellious movements, and hope. Despite these positive connotations, there are still plenty of those who are vehement detractors of the arch-existence, claiming him to be a scrupulous, womanizing trickster prankster.
Both can be true.
We can have multiple things be true. So the final god body count includes Eor, Blackheart, Lycus, Absinthe Morrigan, Gorweir, the Inevitables, Gull, Saint Oriana, Kovar, Funzang, Azrael, Havana, and the Astral Dragons. The coming years, although the
A lot of gods.
Although the calendar year would not change, many historians would consider this the third dawn, or the third major age of history that would follow 1872. Due to the silence from the realms above and the newfound mystery across the realms, as you had heard, this new time period would be referred to as the Quiet Era. The bonds formed between the members of the Emerald Caravan were those of a family. Maintaining contact throughout the years would be easy, especially considering many of them would form their own familial ties. When they would come together, some nights they would relive their adventures together fondly, looking back to the foundations of their family, while other nights were spent healing the scars their adversity left them with. And then, basically, a lot of what gets told about the Emerald Caravan, it is difficult to tell how much of it is legend, how much of it is actually what happened. What can be certain is that in this new era, In a world without gods, the Emerald Caravan certainly would achieve apotheosis via myth. And like we said in our epilogue episode, we will actually explore the reality of what the Emerald Caravan does with their time following WovenRealm and their adventures. Thank you everyone who has joined us on this incredibly interesting, nuanced, complex, wild journey. What started as us playing a D&D clone became something of exploring and capping off stories, not only in this campaign, but from across multiple campaigns. It's been 3 years in the telling, and you guys have been awesome. You're the best players a GM could ask for, and I look forward to whatever project we do next. To the audience and the people who have stuck around, thank you. I know we as a channel have definitely slowed our roll since when we started this, but the stories we tell in our own setting mean a lot to us, and it means a lot that you would choose to be a part of this. We are raising funds for the Coalition of Responsible Home Education.
Yeah.
That will be continuing this week and next week. Bits subs, you can even just go to the direct website. I tried to get the link thingy to work. The bot is just busted, I guess.
I don't know. It posted eventually.
Cool. This has been WovenRealm. We will get more into the specifics of the epilogue next week, and then I guess you'll have to find out what our next project is gonna be.
Guess so.
Thank you everyone once again for joining us. This has been WovenRealm. We'll catch you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you to our GMs too, I want to say, because Alex and Chris, both of you, y'all gave us an amazing story. I just want to say thank you.
Hell yeah. Here.
I'm not done just yet.
All right, we will see you all on the flippity flip. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.